When you work for a large retail company, when you upload a client into that company's CRM, that information becomes custody of that large retail lender. When I was at a retail company and I was a retail lender, when I left that company, they kept all of my client records. We're going to talk about business ownership and owning your own business and what that actually means if you are a loan originator. If you're switching companies, if you're going to another outfit or whatever, you think it's time for you to move companies, one of the most important questions that you can ask is, do I actually own my own business? And really what that means is, do I actually own my database? So keep in mind, when you work for a large retail company, Supreme Lending, Cross Country Mortgage, Guild, Guaranteed Rate, all of these large retail companies, you actually do not own your own business. When you upload a client into that company's CRM, that company's database, that information becomes custody of that large retail lender. Okay, so many times people will debate with me like, which outfit or which business structure is best. Is it best to be a mortgage broker or is it best to be a retail lender, and all of these things? My answer to that comes down to, it is best for you to, number one, be at a place where you own your own business. And by owning your own business, you own your own database. I think I have like 45 loan officers on my team. Of those 45 loan officers, I don't have access to any of their client records. Can't see them unless they go into a system and they assign me their file so I can review it if they need help or something like that. I can't see their file. I can't see their information. They actually own their own business, and I want it to be like that, because if it comes to a day where they decide to move on to another company or something like that, I'm cool with that. I don't own people. We stopped owning people in 1864 with the Emancipation Proclamation. I don't own people. They can do whatever they want to do. But when I was at a retail company and I was a retail lender, when I left that company, they kept all of my client records. I didn't take those client records with me. Today, as an independent mortgage broker, if I decide to leave my parent company, which the likelihood of me doing is -1%, so recruiters please stop calling me. It's not happening, because I enjoy owning my business. Because when I left there, they called my past clients. They called my past clients, when it was time for them to refinance, or they thought it was time for that client to move on to someplace else. They actually called my past clients. I did the work. I closed those loans. I helped those families, but those client records were part of that company. That's what it's about, being an independent mortgage broker, having access to your own business and being able to actually say, I own my own business. That's the real benefit of being an independent mortgage broker. If you want to know more about the broker side, if you're a retail originator and you want to know more about what it's actually like being a broker in this time, I've talked to many people who were brokers 15, 20 years ago. It's a whole different world today. If you want to know what it's like to close fast consistently, not one time, consistently in 2 weeks or less, to have the ability to do that, to have the ability to control your own business and provide great service to your realtor partners, give me a call, hit me up in the DMs. I'd be more than happy to talk to you about what being a mortgage broker is actually like.